What's going on, guys? It's your boy Tuglow, and today we do have another tier list. We are going to be covering the handguns on today's video. So before we start, of course, I do want to go ahead and just give the premise for which I'll do this tier list. This is going to be covering the handguns, and it's going to be basing it on their overall attractiveness, trying to include as many concepts as possible: sexy, cute, cool, you know, whatever the case may be, trying to cover everything for this tier list. We will have the ultimate waifu, and that's only going to have one person there. We're going to have the S tier waifus that are a class above the rest. We're going to have the A tier waifus. They're going to be great, but they're missing the extra little bit of oomph. The B tier waifus that are above average, the C tier waifus that are average, the D tier waifus that are below average, and then the D tier waifus are the ones that you kind of question if they can even be considered waifus. And of course, I will only be basing this off of the in-game normal art, and I will not take into account, and I will try to not let outside fan art influence me, and just be as you know, normal or unbiased as possible, just basing it off of the in-game art and no other outside influences. I think that can really skew your perception of a character in-game, or at least their in-game art. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on the F tier. Ooh, wait a second, hold on. That's a decent amount. Comparatively, I feel like this might be the most F tier waifus that I've had, but I could be wrong. But getting started, the first F tier waifu is actually going to be, I'm in the wrong section. I'm not even in this section right now. The first F tier waifu is going to be P7. Literally reminds me of like IDW, but handgun version. I'm not a memer, as I said in the SMG tier list. I got nothing else to say. Let's move on. The next one is going to be Type 59. Literally, like your chibi version, like looks taller than you. I don't even know how that's possible. I mean, obviously that's like a joke, but like, yo, what's going on here? Why are you so short? Like, I don't understand. Like, what's going on? What is it? What? How? And so I want to move on. The next one, Bren 10. Literally the same issue. Like, how is it that you look taller here compared to here? Like, your measurements just look better. Like, your torso to leg to like head ratio looks better over here than it does on your normal art. That's just me. I think those three are just whack. So I don't even consider them waifus. Moving on to the D tier waifus. Finally, we're out of the F tier. I didn't want to be there any longer, so I tried to rush through that. The D tier waifus are going to be below average, and we are going to start off with P38. P38's got a cute face, but everything else is just kind of meh to me. I mean, she's okay. Again, I feel like there's potentially the same issue where your chibi version looks like it has better proportions, like as far as your like height, things of that nature. But I mean, I think you're cuter than the last three that I just mentioned. So hey, D tier, congratulations. The next one is actually going to be, let me see where, here it is, MP446. I mean, MP446, yeah, at least looks cool. By all means, you know, hey, it's in your favor that you got a lot of blue. You do have a scarf, and I mean, your hat, like the little hat up here looks kind of cool, like the little symbol right here. Hey, you got a lot of things in your favor. So by all means, you can at least take the D tier, and we are gonna move forward. The next and last one for D tier is gonna be P99. I wanted to put her lower, but she at the very least did not belong grouped with the other three that are in F tier, so she just kind of got this spot. If there was like a in-between spot, she would be like above F but below D, is where P99 would sit for me personally. Moving onwards to the C tier waifus, we're going to start out with M9. M9 at the very least looks cute. That's about it. To me, that's all she's got going for her. Still, dude, I don't know what it is, but with all these handguns, man, that we've been mentioning so far, you could tell that there's like some kind of like discrepancy with like, why are these all like lollies or like close to lollies? Like, what's going on here? I'm not about that. I'm not about that. So C tier for that. M1895 is gonna be the next C tier waifu. I mean, hey, at least you look like you're having fun. You look cool. There's definitely, you can tell there's some type of I guess like sunshine. Like there's some type of like positivity radiating from a M1895. So by all means, I'm gonna say worth. It looks cool. It looks good. The next one is gonna be P08. P08 could potentially be, B tier, but at the end of the day, feel like C tier is where, she just would be at home. Then last but not least, we do have FNP9. Finally, someone that is not a lolly, God bless. Maybe I should have put her in B tier just because she's not a lolly. Holy. But at the end of the day, FNP9, compared to what I've got for the higher tier ups, at least for in the A and S tier, I think C tier is relatively okay. Going to B tier, you actually have SAA. Now, SAA, only reason why I got her here is because I think that she does the cute factor better than any of the other lollies. Looking in the C, D, and F tier, I think that's why she's going to take the B tier for me. The rest of them were just kind of meh. They were kind of like a little what? But at least she has like a theme to her outfit. The rest of them are just, yeah, I mean, they're just eh. So I mean, I guess it's cool, but by no means, SA is not my type of, or not my cup of tea, excuse me. The next one that we're going to have in the B tier is going to be M1911. Thickness ensues, but by all means, I think there's a few things missing here, like whether it be like, dude, there's just a lot of things missing here. I don't know, but I mean, hey, at the very least, thick dive saves lives. So I mean, hey, there you go. I'm gonna say worth. The next one that we have is going to be Tokarev. I think there's something about Tokarev that's, relatively cool. Could be mysterious, but I think putting her at B tier for me personally, I think was my choice. Hey, she just looks like a B tier to me. Moving on is going to be PPK. Just comparing to what I had in the tiers below, I think she could have. I don't really think that she should have been there. I think that even though her colors of her dress are kind of on the darker side, and it feels just more dark, I think that in and of itself is an aesthetic that you can look at and be like, even if I don't like it or if I don't agree with it, I think it still looks good. Kind of like the way that I did with MG5. I'm not a big fan of the rock punk look, but it looks good. And, at the very least, I think I can give that to PPK. Put it in the B tier. The next one that I'm going to talk is going to be C96. To me, I don't know, dude. There is just something with her eyes that, I think there's something on the inside of her eyes. Maybe it's maybe what she's looking at. Maybe it's contacts. Maybe something. But literally the eyes, I was just like, yo, cool. They look cool, and that's why she got B tier. Be honest with y'all. The next one is going to be SPP1. Now, SPP1, I mean, dude, I love the water. Dude, swimming, just staying in the water. I remember when I was younger, I think I went to we lived in an apartment complex, and then we had a little pool there. And I remember that I was in the pool for the entire day. I woke up, and I think I was 9 or 10. I went to the pool and did not leave. I mean, obviously, I'd go take a piss or I'd go eat or stuff like that. But I was hanging out, swimming all day in the pool from 9 or 10 in the morning until 6, 7, or 8 at night. Dude, I love the water. So hey, by all means, I respect it. That alone got you B tier. So hey, there you go. And then last but not least, I'm actually gonna put Contender down here. Now, Contender, the colors are vibrant. They look really good. She looks really good, but she's not my cup of tea. You know, like I said, by no means is she C tier. She could arguably be like above B tier, below A tier. So if there was like a little spot there, that's where Contender would go. She just barely doesn't make the cut, but I think Contender, you know, still looks cool. And I mean, dude, if you look at her skins, obviously this is not the criteria, but if you look at her skins, she's easily A tier or S tier depending on the skin. But the base skin, to me, I'm not a big fan of it by any means. Moving forward to the A tier, that's going to be that are fantastic, they're great, but they're missing that little bit of extra oomph. The first one that we're going to start out with is actually going to be Steshkin. Now, Steshkin, to me, dude, her eyes are so pretty. Like, dude, I think Steshkin's eyes just won me over, got her into the A tier. And then on top of that, like, the way that the outfit is, like on this part where it's like a jacket, but just the shoulders are showing, like, I feel like that's like a little look in and of itself, like a little chic type of look. And yeah, you know, I think that's pretty cool. So moving on to the next one, we're gonna have Makarov. Makarov's hair it's not as wild as Sad 8's hair, but Makarov's hair, I think, is pimping. I think just her overall concept, you know, looks very, very good. She pulls it off very well. The scarf is killing it. The detail on her clothes is awesome. And I think that alone just, man, you know, she's cute and all, but just the way that she's drawn, very well drawn, easily an A tier waifu right there. The next one I'm gonna have is gonna be Calico. Calico, to me, she's popping, dude. You know, she's green hair is, I think she may be the only person with green hair in the entire game. Could be wrong, but I think she is. So she's definitely unique by all means. However, Calico, I mean, she's cool and all, but she's just missing something, man. I don't know what it is. And that's going to put her at A tier. The next one is going to be G17. I had to throw y'all for a loop. G17 to me, I'm gonna be real with y'all, I just noticed her boobs. Okay. Cool. G17 to me, as far as I'm concerned, she was just, I just looked at her and I was like, A tier. Like, dude, that's just how some of these things work sometimes, and got nothing else to say, man. The last one for A tier is going to be Astra. To me, there's something to do with, I don't know if it's like the eyeliner, like right here, or if it's like her nose, or maybe both. Like the eyeliner plus like the nose combo, like the way that it looks like it's just like a dot. I don't know. That's just like, that's throwing me off. But like if I do something like this, like, can I cover this? Can I? Oh, I can't cover it with the mouse. Can't cover both of them. But like her dress and like her body and everything, like, dude, look, you know, she's popping. But like, I don't know. It just looks off like some way or somehow. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. So she's gonna be my last A tier for the handguns. Then moving on, dude, we've got a lot of people to cover for S tier, dude. I think this may be potentially the most S tiers that I've had so far. I don't know. I could be wrong. But starting off with the S tier waifus is actually going to be Type 92. Let me tell you something. I feel like for some reason Type 92 is like mad tall. And let me tell you something. I heard this on a TV show sometime. I thought it was the funniest thing. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to say that like jokingly. And like now I think like, who knows, dude? Hey, there are some trees worth climbing. I'm going to leave it at that. Take it for what you will. Hey. Be like that. She just looks super tall. Looks good. Good figure, cool dress, looks great. Hey, at the end of the day, S tier for me. Then moving on is Grizzly. Grizzly to me is awesome, dude. She looks so cool. Got the glasses, just looks so cool overall. By all means, I think Grizzly is easily an S tier. But I'm gonna tell you this. Grizzly skin, where I think it's like she's a weekend cop or something, and it's got that burger. Dude, you can ask people on stream or from the Discord server. I've literally have been tempted for so long to get that skin because of the burger. That burger is pimping, dude. That thing is huge. If I had a burger like that IRL, I bet that sucker would cost $11 alone. That's how thick that burger is, man. Check it out. I'm telling you. I don't have the skin. No, it's not that one. It's not this one. It's this one. It's the Weekend Cop skin. Dude, check the burger out, bro. Yo, hey, out of respect for that burger, Grizzly's easily an S tier. Moving on to our next contestant. It's actually kind of weird. I would have never thought MK23, I probably would have put her at like B tier, maybe A tier. But because of Afterwolf and how many times I have to keep on hearing about MK23 and looking at MK23, things of this nature, and I'm just like, you know what? At the end of the day, I think MK23 deserves a spot on the S tier list. Doesn't look too terrible. I'll give him that. That's about it. I'm gonna move on about my day. Moving on, I'm gonna have Wellrod here for S tier. Dude, I don't care what you say. Badass. Looks awesome. Just like, dude. Yo. Dude, I got nothing else to say. Badass, dope, looks good. Hey, let's just go, man. The next one I'm gonna have is going to be NZ75. Now, I have 3 NZ75s for whatever reason. I think she's cool. I feel like she has the same. It's the same badassery that Wellrod has, but with just a different concept. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. Like, I see like on Wellrod, I see like a Men in Black-esque type of concept, but then over on NZ75, I see like a potential like vampire hunter or some shit. Like she just looks awesome, dude. And so NZ75, S tier. The next one is actually going to probably catch you off guard. It's going to be Usp Compact. I don't know what it is, whether it's the clothing, whether it's the hair, whether it's the green eyes, the face. I don't know, dude. Maybe it's a combination of all things. But all things considered, I think Usp Compact is S tier by all means. So y'all can all be salty about I ranked Usp Compact above a bunch of other females or a bunch of other waifus, excuse me. Get out of here. Usp Compact in here strong. The next one is going to be CZ75. CZ75, to me, dude, you have a freaking like axe tomahawk thing, dude. How can you not put that in S tier? That is awesome. That's badass. Again, a third different style of badassery that we've seen from Wellrod to NZ to CZ. Dude, hey, she's out here. Now, do I like the look? No, not really. It's not my cup of tea, but dude, I can't hate on it, dude. That's badass, man. And so she definitely is going to grab that S tier. Of course, the next one we're going to have is going to be HK45. I feel like HK45 is like, is like part magician, man. She's got the top hat or, the hat or whatever. Or if she's not a magician, I feel like she could be like a little tinkerer. Or like an engineer or some type of something like that, but like in the olden days, you see what I'm saying? And so that concept, I think that HK45 is going to get S tier just because she's pulling off a concept that is just very nice, very pleasing, very aesthetic. And, dude, I'm so down for it. The next person on the S tier is going to be Spitfire, similar to HK45. I think Spitfire looks very dope. Shit, dude, look at her face for a second. Look at the eyes, man. There's something mysterious, some type of sexy in the eyes, and I'm just like, woof. By all means. So she is going to get that S tier from me. Now, we have, I believe, 3 dolls that I did not mention. And those should be 5.7, K5, and PSM. And those are these 3 right here. Now, I do not have 2 of them. And so, I will show y'all the pictures of them right now. So with this first one, this is going to be a K5. And then this is going to be PSM. Okay, so now that you've seen those 2, my first one that is going to be on the S tier list is actually gonna be $5.7. Dude, $5.7 is sexy beyond belief, but one of the other 2 is just, they've got something on. Also, I didn't notice this badge. This badge like has a little face that's like smugging or smirking and looking to the... It knows. It knows. So anyway, 5.7, sexy beyond belief. But at the end of the day, she just didn't beat this other person out for the ultimate waifu spot. And that is going to go to K5. K5, dude. When I saw K5, I was like, yo, K5 is popping. But, you know, dude, I think she's really pretty. I think she's just got the... I don't know, dude. It's just overall, at the end of the day, I think K5 is just very gorgeous, very pretty, very whatever. But looks very good. But comparatively, PSM... Dude, I don't know if it's the haircut. I don't know if it's the angle. I don't know if it's the clothing. I don't know if it's her eyes. I don't know what it is. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. I think she's on chapter 7 or chapter 8. I will make sure that I gold and silver it as soon as possible and start auto battling it, because dude, this is in contention for top tier. So you know, I got the ultimate waifu list. You know, I got 1 ultimate waifu for the handgun, right? You know, rifle, blah 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 blah. But dude, this skin is so high up there. Wow, dude, I'm telling you, PSM. Do not sleep on her. She is so pretty to me. Whew. That's all I got, baby. So this is what my my tier list for the handguns looks like. Now, I didn't mention this on the last video, which should be the SMG ones, but some of these dolls are not on here. Like, they're literally not updated. So if I'm missing some on here, it's literally because their picture isn't here. So this is what I've got. If you disagree or you agree with me, let me know down in the comment section below. Your boy got mad unpopular opinions, but it'd be like that, and I do not even care. So guys, as always, man, if you want to see more GFL content, please feel free to subscribe here at the YouTube channel. Also, I do stream GFL at the times listed underneath the webcam at twitch.tv/Tuglow is where I stream it at. Also, if you do have Amazon Prime and you'd like to support your boy monetarily for free, you can link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account and then subscribe to me at twitch.tv/Tuglow, and it will actually support me monetarily for free because you're already paying for Amazon Prime. Guys, that is going to do it for me here for this video. Thank y'all so much for watching this handgun tier list, waifu tier list, for my own opinion for the girls and Girls Frontline. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate the support a lot. Much love. God bless, and peace out.